Hey guys, so here is a video regarding Cor and Weiss. Why am I doing this is because I have been reading a lot of comments saying that put Weiss with Auron, Weiss with Beatrix. I would like to remind that Weiss is not Cor, so it doesn't mean that every unit or every team comp that features Cor is actually good for Weiss. So here we gotta understand there is two forms of strategy now that is widely being executed by a lot of players, a lot of content creators, which is the off-turn strategy as well as the rushdown strategy using a BT phase. So off-turn strategy is what I'm doing here, like we have Auron, we have Beatrix. We want the enemy to take as much turn as possible because every time they take a turn, Auron will counter, Beatrix will counter as well. So there will be a lot of damage. The HP damage bonus will increase pretty quickly, especially if you are using these off-turn force weapons. So this is where the difference comes because Cor, if you link it to any character, let's say you link to Auron, every time Auron's attack, Cor will do a preemptive attack. But when the enemy attacks Auron, Cor will also do a preemptive attack. With Cor's BT, he can literally buff the entire party with the Oath buff. Means if an enemy is doing an all attack to all three characters, then Cor will do 3 preemptive strike during the enemy's turn. Not during the player's turn, but during the enemy's turn. So Cor works very well for an off-turn strategy team. So you can see here, Ardeen is attacking Beatrix, so I did not put Oath on Beatrix, so there is no preemptive from Cor. But here we have, there you see, so when Weiss is attacking Cor, Cor does a preemptive, so it's during the enemy's turn, right? Please do not be mistaken, because Weiss doesn't do that. Okay, Weiss does not do that. So Weiss does not trigger his preemptive during the enemy's turn, so giving the enemy 100 turn, Weiss is not gonna do anything. So why is Weiss good? Okay, or where is the part where Weiss and Cor is actually similar? So Cor, if you link it on, let's say, a DPS unit like Tifa. So every time Tifa is attacking, Cor will also do a preemptive attack. So if you enter Tifa's BT, then every time Tifa attacks during BT phase, Cor is doing additional attacks. This is where Weiss comes in, right? Because Weiss, he does a preemptive attack during the player's turn. So if you enter a BT phase and the player is taking turn again and again and again, Weiss will be continuously doing his preemptive attack. Okay, so that is a difference. You don't use Weiss in an off-turn strategy team where you want enemy to take as much turn as possible. But you want Weiss in a rushdown team where you can rush the enemy down, okay? But obviously, it doesn't mean that if you put Weiss, you cannot beat content, or if you don't put Cor, or then you will lose the content. It doesn't really matter as much right now in this era because most of the fight is pretty much quite easy to deal with, especially if you are using like unit like Astos, right? With Astos, probably him alone is enough to defeat the enemy. So you don't have to bother who is your third slot unit is. And if you have a follow-up attacker or a preemptive attacker and things like that. But if you are in a fight where it is quite strict that you need a certain setup specifically, then at least know who to bring and what to bring. Alright, so I will end the commentary here. The rest of the video is showing that Weiss technically doesn't do anything when enemy is attacking, but every time a player's take a turn, like Auron attacking or Beatrix attacking, then Weiss will do a follow-up attack. The benefit of Weiss here is that you do not need to buff the other two units, so as long as the buff is active on himself, he will do preemptive attack. And during his own turn, he does preemptive and follow-up attack, which is great, okay, if you enter his BT phase and everything. like that, you will be able to do a lot of damage. So Weiss is very good as a follow-up attacker in a form of preemptive attacker, and he is also a good unit for rushdown strategy because he deals pretty insane damage as well with his BT effect. But his BT effect, I've shown it in another video where I compare all other follow-up attackers. So if you missed that video, I put it in the link below so you can watch. Even in JB today, he is still a very good follow-up unit attacker for single target especially.